Hey, do you guys smell that? Do right here. Do you guys smell that? Looks like we got some fresh RC here at the RC Network. All right, guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and like I said, there is some fresh RC here at the RC Network. This is the new Arrma Raider XL, and this is the BLX version. So this is their top of the line, fastest of the fast, brushless 1/8 scale two-wheel drive desert buggy. Now this is a full RTR, ready to run out of the box. Awesome buggy right here. It is waterproof. It's the BLX, so it does have their brushless power system. Comes with a 2-year limited warranty. You can read about that more down in the video description. But this thing was pretty cool. I actually have the 1/10 scale version. This one's just slightly larger, and this thing's pretty cool because, of course, the BLX, this means you can go fast. So they're claiming 60 plus mile per hour, and we will definitely test that out here at the RC Network. So this thing comes in a unsealed box, which I'm perfectly fine with, because it got shipped here. And just to look from the other side there, I actually think this is pretty cool. It has the rear side, kind of what I do with some of my thumbnails, and then it has the front side right here. Cool little fake lights in there. Maybe we can add some LEDs. Not sure. Need to dig into the box to see if we can. But let's unbox this thing. I chose the green one. I thought it was a pretty cool color combination, and want to see what's inside here. All right, lid's off. I already smell tires. That's the famous Arrma tire smell right there. And there we have it. There is the Arrma Raider XL peeking from the box. So pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get everything out of the box here. This is a no zip tie unboxing, which I appreciate because there's nothing worse than unboxing things that you got to get, 14 zip ties and a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to get everything out of the box here, get this stuff out of the way. There we go. And this will be off to the side there. Oh, that was nice. Nice little suspension plant. I love that. Let's do some boring stuff first. We will take a look at lots of things here. This is the typical ATX 100. This is the typical fly sky looking remote that you get with a lot of Arrma, Axial. I think even the Tower Hobbies Cutback had this same remote. Decent remote. I have no issues with this thing at all. It's a great RTR remote. It takes 4 AA batteries to get you going. Go rob the TV remote to get that. I dig the drop-down wheel on this. I always have. It feels like a more expensive remote than it is. On-off switch. You have a little flip-down deal here with all of your trim levels and a steering dual rate, reversing's, little flip antenna right there, so you can pretty much. I run this thing down. I get the same connectivity with it, either up or down. If I keep it down, I don't break it, so that's a nice thing. But all in all, great RTR radio. Let's see here. Big bag of goodies. This is Arrma's owner's manual. You have some warranty information. It looks like a speed chart to let you know how fast you can go with this thing and what additional things you need. Let's take a look at that. There we go. Look at this thing. Let's get the other side. There we go. Looks like 30 to 35 mile per hour, 35 plus, 60 plus. So you do need a 3S LiPo. You need the 15 tooth pinion, 57 spur. And then it looks like if you upgrade to the 17 tooth pinion, you can get a little bit faster. So there we go. So anyways, nice that they include that. Just gives you an idea what you can do with some of these Arrma vehicles. Inside here, that's going to be those 2 optional items. The, let's see here, 54 tooth, and I believe that said it was a 15 tooth. No, this is a 17 tooth. That's nice. They're including that right inside the box. Make sure your gear mesh is set right. Let's keep digging in here on parts, because there's actually a lot of stuff in this nice little bag. Look, got a little foam battery spacer. That's nice. Got the antenna, or I'm sorry, the binding plug. Little nose piece right here. This would probably go on here if you don't run those little fog lights. So that's nice that they included that. Little T-wrench. You got some Allen wrenches and whatnot, which is, always appreciated. And then lastly, you get a couple of servo horns if you ever switch out to a different brand. Some blocks for the servo and some spacers here for your shocks. Nice. Set all that off to the side. Let's get a look at this nice Arrma Raider XL. I really dig the suspension already. It feels really, really nice. I mean, God, look at that thing. We're going to adjust this thing down a little bit. You guys are seeing way too much white up top. There we go. So all in all, this thing looks great. I can't wait to run the brushless setup on this. I have the brushed version, which is definitely nice in itself, but this is the 1/8 scale, so it's a little bit larger, not by much. So just in comparison to the two, I wish I had the 1/10 here to show you, but I have it at a different location right now. So nice little addition of fog lights. This appears to be not metal. Looks like it's metal. It is metal. That's pretty cool. Little metal roof right there. Nice little added feature from Arrma. And let's look at the underside here. We're looking at the ladder chassis. So that's something that the old Mega did not have. So it looks like this went back to the twin vertical plate, aluminum plates. And then you also have a little aluminum piece up here on the front skid. Very, very nice. So this is pretty unexpected to have all of that installed already on this thing. So as far as shock towers, you do have a couple of aluminum shock towers here. Very, very nice as well. Very, very similar in style to those other pieces that I showed you. You can kind of see that right there. Look at that. So this does have the same battery compartment that the Raider 1/10 has. Pretty much remove the pin there. This thing drops down all the way, and you have the battery in there. So this does come with a nickel metal hydride battery, 4600, 8.4 volts. So it is a 7-cell battery, and that'll get you up to a certain amount of speed before you have to switch out to either a 2S or a 3S LiPo. So pretty much you got plenty of space in there to fit a regular stick-sized pack. So keep that in mind when you're looking for 3S LiPos. So nice little door there. It works pretty good. I've only had a couple of issues with the 1/10 scale sticking a little bit, and it was kind of funny because when I did the unboxing of the 1/10 scale, it was really awkward when I was opening up this door, and I've gotten really, really used to it now. So pretty cool. Anyways, on down the line here, let's take a look at the brushless setup. This is the BLX hot motor. That's what it's called right there. And it looks to be a 3600 kV motor. So this thing should be able to put out some pretty serious power, especially on 3S LiPo. 2S, you'll probably just see a little drop in speed. But once you go up to 3S, this thing is going to definitely take off and give you some nose wheelies. So nice that it comes with Dean's connectors right here, or T-style connectors. You can see that nice upgraded Arrma speed control right there. That looks to be I don't see the amperage rating, but there's a separate little spot in there for the actual capacitor, so that's always nice. As far as some of the suspension setup, it does come with plastic capped and plastic bodied shocks. They are adjustable by these little clips right here, so they are not threaded body shocks. They do have adjustable turnbuckles, both front and rear. They look to be about 3 millimeter on the actual threading, but pretty thick on the center portions of it. It is riding on dog bone suspension on the rear of it. Of course, it's a two-wheel drive, so there's no front drive shafts. Almost caught me there. Pretty used to some front-wheel drive or four-wheel drive cars, but nice pitch of the actual tires here, being that it's a front wheel. You can definitely see the angle right there of the shocks, but very, very nice. One thing I didn't mention earlier was these D-Boots Sand Scorpion tires. Definitely larger than the 1/10 scale. Nice tread pattern, especially on the front for some directional turning. And the rear, you can definitely tear up some stuff with those rear tires. Now, the wheels are somewhat of that kind of black chrome look to them, which I definitely like. My previous one had just the matte black finish. So lots of little extra bells and whistles on this 1/8 scale XL version. So main differences I see is, of course, the electronics, the twin vertical plate aluminum plates, a couple of extra aluminum plates on there on the roof and on the front. Definitely the little added features, the scale features of all of the lights right here you see. 6 lights in all. I'm sure you could probably get some LEDs to work with that if you are very handy. But that's it. That's my unboxing, guys. I like this thing. This thing, I'm going to be doing some speed runs with this and see how fast I can get this thing going. So I'm going to have to mount a GPS on there and get some actual speeds on this thing. Looks like it does have a mount back here. I'm just noticing some other things for a wheelie bar, which this thing may need if you're going to hit 65 miles an hour. Well, guys, that's it. That's my unboxing of this XL Raider. I definitely like it. I can't wait to drive this thing. Show you guys what it can do out on the dirt, maybe on some pavement, and that's it. Well, guys, that's it for now. If you have any comments or questions, please throw them on down below. And as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now, guys. Over and out.